there are a few premises like this in our local communities that are more in touch, I think, with local communities than our pharmacists. Pharmacists are trusted as and playing a much greater role in our primary health care each and every year, whether it's flu shots or the other advice that they provide to their clients who come in and really trust them about the role that they play in their daily lives. I know that's certainly been the case for Jenny and I and our family. In the budget this year, we understood the need to take action to provide relief on cost of living pressures. And we know those pressures are real. We saw that reinforced again this week. Those pressures, as we know, are coming from all around the world, particularly the war in Europe, but the after effects and lingering effects of what's happening with COVID. And even more recently, we started to see emerge in the numbers the impact of things like the floods and so on. As we know, they have a particular impact on things like food and groceries and things of that nature. So we are seeing many things impact on the cost of living here in Australia. And so, because our economic plan was working, because we were able to turn around the budget by over $100 billion in the last 12 months, what we were able to do was provide immediate cost of living relief. Yes, we cut the petrol tax in half. Yes, we provided $250 to pensioners and many others on fixed incomes, concession card holders. The more vulnerable in our society were given immediate support, and they would have been receiving those payments over the course of this week. And on the 1st of July, for taxpayers on middle to low incomes, they will keep $420 more of what they earn with the tax relief additionally that they will receive on the 1st of July. In addition to that, though, we did introduce in the budget from the 1st of July changes to the PBS safety net threshold. Concessional patients, which will reach the safety net with 12 fewer filled scripts each year, and that'll save them some $81.60 over the course of the year. And that means they can, once you hit that threshold, they get medicines for free. So that's what's going to concessional patients. For general patients, it's 2 fewer scripts, so you can get to that safety net quicker. That was in the budget, providing that support through the PBS to support people who rely on these medicines. Now, that's true for families, but it's also true for those self-funded retirees and others who may not be on concessional cards, but as they get older, then of course they're reliant on more and more medicines. But as Bridget said, those who are on puffers, those who are on heart medication, those potentially on blood pressure medication, and many other things that are regular costs month after month after month. And so what we have decided to do from the 1st of January, so re-elected as a government, what we will put in the mid-year statement, in the mid-year budget update, is we will include a new measure which will see the cost of non-concessional PBS payments fall from $42.50 down to $32.50, what's known as the PBS General Co-payment. This will save patients taking one medication a month, just as we heard here today, $120 a year. And that's on top of the improvements that we've already made for non-concessional patients when it comes to the safety net threshold that we've already put in place. And this is going to be important for people to just deal with those additional pressures. There are many things you can't control. You can't control the war in Europe. You can't control natural disasters. You can't control whether there's a pandemic or not. All of these things impacting on the prices Australians are paying every day. But what you can do is what we're doing. You can provide that relief, as we did in the budget. You can make the safety net more generous to help people who are on these medications, and you can reduce this non-concessional payment down by $10 on every single script. Now, the reason we can do that is because of a strong economy. The reason we can do that is because how we manage money. The reason that we've been able to list some 2,900 in new and amended listings on the PBS, the reason we can do that is because of the way we manage the budget and the priority we put on these medicines. Now, we know that when Labor was in power and they lost control of the budget, they lost control of the borders, they had to cut things. They cut the defence budget. They also didn't list important medicines on the PBS, and those included medicines for severe asthma, chronic pain, schizophrenia, blood clots, IVF, endometriosis and enlarged prostates. Medicines on all of those things not listed because Labor couldn't manage the budget. That's why this election is a choice. It's a choice between a government who knows how to manage money, who knows now how to support a strong economy, which enables us to do the things of guaranteeing essential services. And if you need these medicines, then I can think of no more essential service for you to get access to. And under our economic management, we've been delivering those. A Labor Party who in the past couldn't do this because they couldn't manage money. A choice between a government that you do know and an opposition, a Labor opposition, that you simply don't.